Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to One Piece. This is episodes 993, 994, 995, and 996. You hear those numbers? We're counting so close. Next video is when we're gonna break the 1,000 barrier, and I'm so excited for that. It's gonna be so satisfying to tell people I've watched over 1,000 episodes of One Piece, and by satisfying I mean embarrassing, because I very often am like, oh, I've watched almost 1,000 episodes of One Piece, and people are like, okay. So I don't think it's gonna help my street cred, but it'll help my cred with you guys a little bit, you know. I think the closer I get, it's great, because the closer I get to catching up, the more on par I feel with you guys and your discussions, because I've now seen a significant amount of the same stuff that you guys have, and so, you know, I like the further I get, the more I can like actively participate in discussions without you guys having like so much more context, you know. Like if I was to talk to you about you know, what I thought like Luffy's power level is or whatever, at this point, or even like or beforehand, you guys would be like, well, you haven't seen anything yet, like you haven't even seen Gear 5 yet, how would you know? But like at this point, I feel like if I talk to you guys about like putting Charlotte, I bet you we're about on the same level of like her character, where it's like I feel like I know as much about her character as you guys do, because I don't spoil this for me, but I doubt she comes back in the show in the next, you know, but before Egghead Island or whatever. So I imagine you guys have seen the same amount of that character as I have, you know? And so the further I get in the show, there's the more parts of the show that fall into that category. And so that's kind of satisfying. It's also very sad, because it just means there's less to discover. But, you know, then I can look forward to the weekly episodes and look forward to all that stuff coming out, and look forward to the live action, which I already am just so immeasurably excited for more live action. That season two cannot come fast enough. Anyway, we're going to be watching a bunch of episodes today. I'm in a good mood right now, because I got some extra work done today, and I feel like I'm being very efficient right now, and I also just watched some good episodes of anime, so I'm just in a very good mood. Anyway, we're going to jump into this episode. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And you can go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction and early access, which means you can get the next 3 weeks or so of content on my One Piece, on there, which I think we're going to be closer to that 3-week mark now. For a while, we had fallen behind a little bit on the Patreon because I got sick. But recently I gave a bonus episode to my patrons, so hopefully I will give a little bit more to my patrons and catch back up to that long gap between Patreon and YouTube members. Speaking of YouTube members, you can also join my membership down below on YouTube. If you don't want to take the jump to Patreon, you can instead join the YouTube membership here and get the edited videos 1 week early. Or if you just prefer watching the edited videos over like syncing up with a full length, which I get it, then that's, you know, YouTube membership will get you that 1 week early. So anyway, I think we're going to jump into this. This is episode 993 of One Piece. Woo! Whoop! Okay, Recap Rubik's. If you're new to this channel, this is the Recap Rubik's Cube. It's a Rubik's Cube that I do while the recap is going on, and the goal is to beat the recap. And that's the cube complete just in time. This episode's gonna be called the Wano's Past. Yamato meets Ace. And you defended Kaido? I mean, he's your dad, but... And then you drank together. Makes sense. Oh, you're chained. Well, I want Yamato to come with us, but he's not gonna, I don't think, because I don't think I've seen him in Straw Hat fan art. I've seen him in fan art, but not in Not like with the Straw Hats. But then again, I didn't think I'd seen Jinbei in Straw Hat fan art, and he's part of the Straw Hats. Aye, aye, Captain! Hey, someone showing some appreciation to him. He has a gun. They better be sea prism stone bullets. Even that might not break his skin, but aww. First, yep. It's literally been like over 20 years since Kiku and what's his name saw each other, right? And Izo. Oh shit! Oh my god! Headless Horseman? I mean, are they missing their heads because of... Oh, no. Are they straw? Oh, they were drawn, of course! I'm so dumb. I mean, I guess there's many characters who could have pulled that off, you know? Law could have cut off their heads. Yeah, you do. Alright, well, I don't want to hear from you about us acting like rats. Well, he brought a gang of losers. So he's drawing metaphors as well. Yeah. This is how he's gonna get beat. Good on him for trying. Turn around and stab him. He did! He did try to turn around and stab him. Holy shit! Oh, he tried to slash him. Stab might have been more effective. But maybe harder to like lunge towards him. That's like the most minor wound you could get. Can't believe you're getting pissed about that. Oh god. Yeah. I didn't even need to see this. I knew this happened. You shouldn't be riling these motherfuckers up. They're gonna want to torture you. Oh. Yeah, you've done a fuck ton. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, Kiku, lock in. Yeah, baby. And then the mid card, yep. Nice. Nice! Yeah, just shoot him. I love that. And he's got a gun too. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, take out this loser rat. Oh, hell yeah. That's sick. Why does my episode have to be low quality? Crunchyroll, can you up the quality a bit? I'd like to watch it in HD, please. Kiku, slice this motherfucker. Did you feel anything for us? Is that what you're gonna ask? Yeah. Maybe there was, but I don't think he's gonna admit to it even if there was. There might have been like one thing he cared about, but... Scumbag. Oh God. Yeah. I did remember this shot because I think I was suspecting him then and I was trying to clock how he felt. Problem is you acted like kind of a lame dude. Cut off his head. Actually, no. I'd rather you shave him bald and strip him naked and tie him up and have everyone laugh at him. Oh, she's locking in. She's locking the fuck in. And you've killed him. Kikunojo of the fallen snow. Yeah, baby. Come on, Kiku. Come on. Please own this motherfucker. Don't cut away. Don't cut away. Oh my God. I did say that, right? That they look like yokai? Especially like the umbrella one, I definitely recognize as a yokai. No! What the fuck is this guy? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, Zeus. Oh, and Big Mom. Shit. Yeah. You are more Odin than him. Mm-hmm. Since you were 8. Just like the ones around the neck. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's hard to try to call him on his bluff. Yeah. Yeah, Ryuo! That's why we did that whole training arc. Yeah! Oh, that's the performance floor, okay. Man, I can't believe the Warlord stuff is happening at the same time. There's so much crazy shit happening. Yeah. Yeah, you did. Oh my God. Wait, is this... Oh, this is just Big Mom coming out, I imagine. Yeah. So this is the right time for her to step out. 4,388,000,000. To be continued. Wow, that was quick. That episode felt so quick. I was having a great time with that. I mean, things are picking up. And there's a lot of really interesting shit going on here. Like I really like the Luffy Yamato scenes. I really like seeing Kiku facing off against Kanjuro. I like the Kaido announcing the stuff on stage. Like there's some cool stuff all happening at the same time. Nami running away from Big Mom I thought was gonna be dragged on a lot longer than it was. So I'm actually kind of glad that it seems like, I mean, I'm not glad she's been taken by Big Mom, but I'm glad that something big has happened already with that, you know? I really thought it was going to be like a long time of them going through a whole way. But yeah, I mean, so far this is great. It makes so much sense that they did earlier in the arc, they did the whole, like, Luffy being part of the prison and having the thing around his neck and having to use Ryuo to get it off super quickly. And now he's getting better with it. And now Yamato has these cuffs that he needs Luffy to take off. And he'd only be able to do that with Ryuo. So that's really cool that they set that up and now it's going to pay off. I wonder if he's going to do it here and now, or if it's going to be one of those things where he talks about it now, but they got interrupted, and so he's actually going to do it like much later. I don't know. But I really like Yamato so far. I mean, we haven't seen much of him, but I really like him so far. But I'm just like, I don't think he's joining the crew. I want him to join the crew, but I don't think he's joining the crew because I feel like for example, I know that Nami looks like this in Egghead Island, right? Because I've seen the promotional material for it, right? Even before I had that figure, which I was given that figure as a present from my family. I didn't go out and seek that figure out. I was given it as a present, and they don't know where I am in One Piece. They don't know what's the spoiler and what isn't. But I didn't mind because it's actually like one of my favorite Nami outfits, funnily enough. And so I was happy to get it, and I'd already seen promotional material for the arc, so I knew she wears an outfit like that. So because I've seen promotional material, I haven't looked hard at it. I've tried not to look at it, but every time you click on One Piece on Crunchyroll, there's a huge banner that's like the Egghead art, right? And whenever they did announcements or whatever for the show, they would always do posters, and I would be scrolling through anime related stuff and see the posters of stuff. Like, you can't really avoid it. Well, I can't, not really being in the anime sphere as big as I am. Like, this is a problem with being an anime YouTuber, is I love being an anime YouTuber and I love doing these videos. I simultaneously have to be as blind as possible to get the best possible experience for you guys, that I can like react to these with as authentic a reaction as possible, while also being very knowledgeable about it, because I need to know what shows are worth watching, what shows people are going to get drawn to. I need to know enough about the anime that, like, at this point in my anime career, people kind of expect me to know stuff about anime, and I don't want to look stupid in my videos, so I need to know at least a decent amount about the shows and about the studios and whatever, like just at least a baseline amount. And so I generally have to, and I have to keep track of like when stuff's coming out and what's coming out at all times, because I need to schedule my whole video schedule around that stuff. So I need to simultaneously constantly be within the anime sphere with my finger on the pulse, while also, as soon as it's related to something I'm already doing, I have to look away. It's really tough. And especially something like One Piece, where, like, you know, since starting this series, One Piece has become a major part of my life. Completely genuinely, it has become a huge part of my life. I have One Piece merch, like, all over now, you know, like I already showed you my figures and stuff. I've got like One Piece merch on my, do I have any on my backpack? I do. I've got the badge on my backpack. Which also, can I show you something? I know this isn't One Piece related, but it was my birthday recently, and by recently I mean over a month ago. But my friend got me sort of a late birthday present, or I think she got it to me early, but then she didn't end up being able to give it to me on time. But she got me this bell from ZZZ, a little thing to put on my bag, because I already have these things on my bag, which I have like Miko Ino from Kaguya-sama, and I have Chiaki Nanami from Danganronpa 2. Like I love having these little jingly jangles on my bag, and now I have a Belle from ZZZ, who I love Belle. I love her character design. Anyway, so One Piece has become a very important part of my life. And so, you know, it's been so important, and I've got so much One Piece stuff and talk about it so much with people and reference it all the time that you know, I tend to be more locked into like when people are talking about One Piece or anything. My ears perk up even if I don't want it to. So I find out a lot of this stuff by osmosis, just accidentally. Anyway, I've seen a lot of the character designs of the main characters in Egghead, whatever, right? I've at least seen them at a glance. I don't remember seeing Yamato there. So it makes me think Yamato is not gonna come with us. But as I said in this episode, that's not a guaranteed thing, because guess what? I said the same thing about Jinbei, and Jinbei is part of our crew right now. So like I thought back in Fishman Island, that was when we asked Jinbei to be part of our crew, right? I was like, okay, Jinbei, you become part of our crew. And then they said that and I went, well, that's not happening. Like, he's gonna say no to that, because like I would have seen like his design in Wano or whatever. Like I've seen screenshots of Wano characters. I don't remember Jinbei there, so he's not gonna be there. I'm eating my words, because he joined the crew here. Like, he did the whole thing in Whole Cake Island, and then he came here and he actually like joined the crew officially. And I just didn't think that was gonna happen. So yeah, like that was like, I was wrong about that. So maybe Yamato does join and I don't know about it. I would love for him to join so much, because he's got a great character design, a fun voice actor so far, and like could be a like really cool, fun addition in terms of fighting and all of that to the crew. And also, it seems like he wants to join. Like, he actually was kind of requested to join in this episode. So yeah, I don't know. But like, maybe they're gonna give a good I mean, he could die. That would... I didn't even consider that. But now, now if he ends up dying in this damn arc, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah. Also, Kiku in this episode. Kiku fighting against why Kanjuro. I still can barely remember his name, which I'm glad that I can barely remember his name, because now he deserves me not remembering him. He deserves to be an unmemorable character. But I always struggle with his name. Kanjuro and Kiku fighting. I'm like, they're doing a good job at making me so mad at Kanjuro and making me want Kiku to fuck his shit up. But we'll see. We'll see if it actually happens. I would love if Kiku's the one to take down, especially since she's like the most emotional out of the group. You know, she seems like she's the most in touch with her emotions, and so it probably hurt her. You know, I mean, it. I don't want to say it hurt her the most necessarily, but definitely, like, I feel like it's more what's the word I'm looking for? Not euphoric. I always forget this word, and then people always tell me in the comments later. But it's very, you know, good. I swear I went to university and studied English. I swear. So, but just sometimes my brain doesn't work properly, and it sucks because I do these long discussions and I think I'm intelligent enough to have interesting thoughts, but then I can't piece them together with any sort of coherence occasionally, which is why sometimes when I get off on a tangent and I feel like I'm firing on all cylinders, it feels good. You know, it feels very good. But yeah, it would be very... No, I can't remember it. I thought I could trick myself into remembering the word. It would justify it all. Alright. Is that all? Oh yeah, and Kaido wants to gather the ancient weapons, which is why he's teaming up with Big Mom. That means Shirahoshi's in danger. She would be if we weren't going to kill Kaido in this arc, but we're going to kill Kaido in this arc and it's going to be fine. He's not going to get Shirahoshi. No way. Cathartic. That's the word I was looking for. It would be very cathartic for her to take down Kanjuro. Whew, thank goodness. All right, that was very cathartic for me to remember that word. Let's move on to episode 994 of One Piece. Here we go. Oh, well, I was going to do my recap rubrics, but I guess I can't. This said versus. This episode is going to be called Way Too Early? Kaido vs. Luffy. No, I don't like her getting Zeus back. Nami and Carrot. Concentrate on pirating. They're not gonna fuck around. They're gonna get the ancient weapons. Oh, they're gonna get the the One Piece specifically. So yeah, if we didn't beat Kaido here in this arc, it would be dangerous for the whole world. Pluton, Poseidon, and Uranus. Yeah, that's right. It is. It's a great place to hold up. Oh, fuck, man. You don't need more! Well, he does if he wants to get the One Piece, I guess. Is Orochi not happy about this? Is he like, that's my home? Like, I wanna, yeah. I wanna party there and do shit. The voice actor's so good, man. Jeez. The greed coming through his eyes. You can speak to Kaido like that? Kaido can dispose of you anytime he wants. I'm really curious Kaido's like actual reaction to this. Know your place, Kaido? This is an insane thing to provoke. Jeez. Oh! Who did he just slash? Was it Orochi or was it Momonosuke? By their expressions, it feels like it's Momonosuke. No! It was Orochi. What? Jesus, really? Is he really dead? Is that... Oh my god, that might be for real. Holy shit. Oh my god. I mean, I have no doubt Kaido would do something like that. Oh. 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 Holy shit, dude. They killed Orochi, or at least it seems like they did. Oh my god, Luffy. Okay, I mean, they're just watching on the TV. They're not watching the actual thing. Oh my god, I think they killed Orochi, dude. I'm just like, I'm thinking of the implications for it still. I need to get to the discussion part of this video so we can talk about it. Okay, but we're back to this shit. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh. Oh. You're doing okay. You're doing great. It's a drawing. Of course, it's a fucking drawing of him. How many of these? How many of these are drawings? You know, like how many of him are you gonna cut down before you find the real one? She's so cool. This might be a drawing as well, but cut him down just in case. Cut off his arm and see what happens. I agree. She can't help but see the one she wants to see. He's acting, he's acting. This fucking dude. It's such a torture for Kiku. Like if she did kill him now, she would always feel guilty about it. Even if she was pretty sure he was acting. Kiku, you're too good. You're so gullible. Yeah. Please tell me she dodged that. What? Oh. Uh-huh. Whoa. She's really trying to find it out. She wants to know, like, who he actually is. Oh my god, the way he comes apart like a nesting doll. There's a black little blob. That black blob is like the real him, I think. Oh, did you just cut Kiku? Oh, it's kind of cool showing it on stage though and having like stage effects. Oh. What? Oh, shit. Yes, yes. Yes, be pissed off, girl. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh my god. Yes! Fuck him up! Oh, I don't want him to get what he wants though. Shave him bald. Have him die slowly of old age in a boring way. Oh my god. Is he dead? So frustrating that Kanjuro loses a battle but still is smiling and Kiku wins a battle but is still crying. She's so cool, man. Don't cry over Kanjuro. I mean, they're crying over the Kanjuro they thought they knew. Fuck, Izo's cool. Just everything he says is cool to me. Hell yeah. Oh, Kiku. Aww. Come on, Kiku. Oh, I love showing her just with the regular clothes there. And now the warrior's walking away from it. Don't fade away or something. Okay, I was gonna say if it like fades away like it was a drawing. You have 5 seconds to choose your loyalty. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yamato's gonna be the new Shogun? Why? Why do you want that? I guess you think you can control him? I love that he's pissed about it. I like him more and more each episode. Oh man! Oh, what an episode! There was so much that happened in that episode. I love these parts of the arcs where it's just like Oda does this sometimes, where he likes to condense a lot of the really cool moments into like into a short amount of time, because like what's better than a cool moment? 3 cool moments. Like if you can put a bunch of like really sick stuff back to back, it really gives you this feeling of momentum that I think is awesome. So like when shows can pull that off, it's so satisfying. And especially in a show like this where sometimes there'll be a few episodes where not much is happening, you know, like the characters are kind of talking or fighting some goons that you don't care about too much. And then you will get to a big moment and it'll be several big moments in one. And it's like, oh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm excited for. So it makes it feel like your time was, at least to me, it makes it feel like my time was well spent in the end, because it's like I wasn't just ramping up for a little taste, you know. I was ramping up for a feast. Like, it's better to, if you're gonna fast for 3 days, you don't want to fast for 3 days and then they're like, all right, here you go, 1 really good toasted sandwich. I'm like, well, that's great, but I haven't eaten for 3 days. But if it's like, oh, you just fasted for 3 days? Here's a toasted sandwich. There's spaghetti bolognese over there, butter chicken and rice over there. You got a steak over here with mashed potatoes, and I'd just be like, oh my god, yes, this is what I wanted. So yeah, this was really cool. So Orochi, I think, is dead. And now I'm recalibrating in my head, but I actually don't have to recalibrate that much, because when I was talking about who would fight who, I did not put Orochi in there. But I think I never assumed Orochi would be a fight, even though Orochi's devil fruit is really cool in terms of like visuals. So I feel like a fight against him would be kind of cool. But at the same time, like, would it be kind of, you know, like, would it either take away a little bit from his character if he's a really good fighter? Because it's like, this guy's supposed to be like a worm, like a scumbag, you know, and he hasn't spent any time training to fight or whatever. Would it be strange if he was really good at fighting? But then if he's not good at fighting, would it be kind of a boring fight, you know? I kind of thought that it would be a situation where he's I don't know, like maybe even he sticks around after Kaido, and he does kind of what he did here to Kaido. He does that after Kaido goes down. He goes like, whoa, you think Kaido was the only thing keeping Wano like this? I'm the important one, I'm special, blah 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 blah. I mean, kind of like spoilers for Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the movie. I know you can skip ahead, you know, 30-40 seconds. When Gideon is defeated and he's like looking up at Scott Pilgrim, and he's like, you know how long it took me to get the contact information? Like 2 hours. I'm big. I'm what's blowing up right now. You know, he's given that whole monologue, and then Scott's like, yeah, you are blowing up right now, and kicks his head off. Like that scene is kind of what I thought with Orochi, where it's like, we've defeated the boss, we've done all the important stuff. Orochi has one final breakdown moment, or like an Ace Attorney breakdown, you know, and then like we just defeat him easily because he's not actually a threat. He just thinks he's all important, and once he's lost all of his pieces, like, that's the thing. You're playing chess. Like, the king isn't a strong piece. The king is the weakest piece on the board. And so if you get rid of the queen, if you get rid of the castles, if you get rid of the knights, if you get rid of all the pawns, if you get rid of the bishops, if you get rid of the did I name all of them? Then the king is literally just gonna be on his own, and if you still got all your pieces, like it takes like 2 moves to get a checkmate. So yeah, but I'm curious now. I mean, I guess I'm not that curious. I think he's just dead, and I think we just move on. It's funny though, because it's like he dies purely by hubris. You know, he dies because he thinks he's more important than Kaido, or more essential to Kaido than he actually is, and he loses himself, going like, I'm like, Kaido will listen to me. Which, I mean, that's the thing, is like, I have said throughout this arc, I've been like, Kaido, why are you hanging out with this motherfucker? Like, he brings your street cred down so much. He's such an annoying prick, and he's so frustrating and big-headed, literally and figuratively. And like, I feel like even though he kind of shares the same goals as you or whatever, like, you hang out with him too much for, like, I would have thought their relationship would have been like a, you know, you stay in your capital, I'll stay over here, I tell you what to do, and that's it. You know, like, we're not gonna hang out. But they do actually get together and have parties and drink and laugh at the same things and stuff. So I was like, you could have excuse me, you could have better friends, my man. Like, I feel like King and even Queen kind of matches your energy a little bit, you know? Like, Queen is more like extroverted and excitable and party like or whatever, but I feel like that's like, King is like the serious version of Kaido's personality, and Queen is the version of Kaido's personality that wants to party and stuff, which he does. Like, he cares about these festivities and like being bombastic in these like large events. So clearly he does have that part of himself as well. So King and Queen match those two energies quite well. Whereas like Orochi is like his ego, which is a part of him, like, you know, his pathetic ego, which is like a part of himself that I feel like you wouldn't want to hang out with. You'd stay away from that part of yourself. At least I do. Like, I know I've got that part of myself in here. I don't like it. I want it to stay away from me. I don't want to confront that. But it kind of makes more sense seeing that it's like literally just the second you step out of line, or like the second you start to get a little too big for your britches, I'm just gonna cut off your head and move on. Like, I'm not gonna tolerate any bullshit. And so it is really effective to show that Kaido is a no bullshit kind of guy. Like, he's not attached to this stuff. He will just like sever these connections and move on. So like, we can't really use much as leverage against him or anything. But yeah, anyway, it's crazy. It's crazy that it happened. And then we had Kiku versus Kanjuro. I respect Kiku a lot because she like does want to say, and I don't blame her. You know, I feel like people would get frustrated with her character because it's like, why are you trying to, like, we know that he was acting the whole time, why are you still like falling for it or whatever? And it's not necessarily that she was falling for it, rather she was trying to justify it to herself to not have to do it, because it's like, no matter what, if you spend decades, literal decades with someone, and they're like one of the most important people to you in the world, it's not easy to flip on a dime and see them as a different person. And you will be in major denial. And I mean, it's been like, you know, it's been maybe an hour since she found out or whatever, right? Like, she's still processing it. For us in the show, I mean, for people who were watching this show live, it's probably been like months since they found out at this point. So they're like, get over it already. But for Kiku, it's like literally been like an hour compared to decades of her life believing him. But yeah, just the like fighting him and just trying to find out, is there anything there? And having to go and having to, what she said was she like cut her heart, the part of herself that wanted to believe in him or whatever, right? Like she had to slice that part of herself down and become more ruthless with him. But I'm glad that it was like it was a Kanjuro Kiku fight and they just let it be Kanjuro Kiku. That's really cool, because I feel like you know, you could have had like a big group event or whatever, but I don't even know if he deserves that. I think like just having one person deal with him, and as I said last episode, the person who was like the most emotionally connected to it, you know, it's either her or Kinemon. Kinemon's a very emotional guy and I love that about him. But you know, in a lot of these moments where they're like frustrated or betrayed or whatever, she often goes to crying and the rest of them go to like rage. So yeah. I also find it interesting that he wants to, like, Kaido wants to put Yamato as Shogun. Like, I guess he really just thinks he can control him. Like, Kaido really thinks that Yamato will be under his thumb, which, like, is, or he really thinks he can turn him around. Like, he can make him into a follower of Kaido or something. Like, I don't know. Like, it just seems, it's just kind of crazy to me, like, how much trust or stock Kaido puts in Yamato, considering that Yamato seems like he is outwardly not on Kaido's side. Like, just not only not on his side, he says to his face, like, I want to become Odin, the guy that tried to kill you. Like, that's a fucking wild thing to say, and Kaido's just fine with it. But I feel like Kaido just doesn't feel the threat of anyone else. Like, he really, in his mind, I feel like he's like, well, I can keep trying to get people on my side or whatever because they're no threat to me. It's like, you know, putting Luffy and Kid and all of them in the prison is him being confident that, like, even, like, you know, I don't need to kill these motherfuckers even though they're trying to kill me, because they have no chance at killing me. Like, there's no point. There's absolutely no point. It's like if a like a regular ant really wanted to kill you, you could just be like, well, I'm just gonna put a glass over this ant and it's fine. Like, it's no matter how much it tries, it's not gonna do it. So what's the point? Why? Like, I'm not gonna kill this ant just because of that. It doesn't really matter to me. If I wanted to have a collection of ants, I can have that one just in a cup and it'll be fine. Like, there's no risk. Even if someone takes the cup off and the ant gets to me while I'm sleeping or whatever, I'm still fine. I will still be okay. I won't even notice. So I feel like that's what Kaido feels about everyone. But yeah, anyway, I think we move on. Let's move to episode 995 of One Piece. Here we go. Oh, okay, let's watch these visuals now. I'm remembering this time. I've seen that shot. Like, sometimes I'll see him in the corner of my eye and stuff. Cool logo reveal. Oh, and the water going over the logo is great. Damn, man. And some of these I see while editing as well. Only little bits and pieces. I like that he used room to teleport them back. Oh. Oh, that's sick. I love the mask flying off. Awesome. Good visuals. Okay. Recap. What? Is this recap? I mean, it is from a long time ago. Why are we watching this? I want to do the recap Rubik's, but there might be an important reason we're seeing this. Omoshiroi. That's so fucking crazy. Oh my god. This is a cool start for this episode instead of there being a recap. Smart. It's the only chance you got. They don't seem like they're all on board, but I mean, yeah, of course we're not on board. Mama. Oh my god. Yeah, Nami. It's okay. You're doing great. Oh, what if Shinobu dies? What if Kaido kills Shinobu? That could happen. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot there hasn't been a title yet because intense things have been happening. This episode's called Shinobu's Death. Shinobu gets decapitated by Kaido, and I'm gonna be very sad about it. So fucked. Damn, man. Shinobu, help this boy out. Oh god. Is he actually gonna get boiled or just death? Shinobu, what can you even do? Oh yeah, so generous. So just like disavow your name and you can stay alive. Do away with any pride. No way Momonosuke does that though. Momonosuke saying his own fucking name. This kid, I don't believe he would disavow Odin's name. That's halfway? I feel like this is an earlier mid-card than normal. Oh yeah! Hell yeah! Oh, some nice. Aww! This is so cute. Yamao. You're no match. You really are. I'll make you pay. Yeah, this is important. Hey, Usopp's being the brave one here. Look at this. This is extremely brave, Usopp. I know sometimes Usopp regresses, but he would not have. Whoa! That was crazy. That was a wow. But he would not have done that at the start of the series, is what I was gonna say. I forgot that I have some respect for Perez. Momonosuke! His name is Momonosuke and he's gonna say it loudly and proudly. He's gonna say it loudly and proudly. Yeah. Can't let down your mother. Yeah. Don't just cry. Stand up. Yes! Peach something. Compassionate, broad-minded, and admirable. Cool. Stands for peerless. Yeah, Momonosuke! The Shogun. I like how he said it like Luffy introduces himself. That's so good. Aww. Like, I like that they all know. They all know it means he's risking himself dying. And he could just stay alive. But they're all so proud. Yamato is so cool. There's so many cool characters in this arc. He's trusting him. I bet you they will explode, but he'll get them away. Oh wow. I thought Kaido would respect it, but he's kind of pissed. Oh. Oh, where is Hiyori? I don't even know where she is. I mean, she didn't come with them, so. Oh, yes! Was that the explosion of the cups? I think it was. Jesus, that was a huge explosion. He's like, how dare he actually have cuffs? Yeah. It's like, that legitimately was like such a huge explosion trying to murder me. Oh. Oh. Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, he's so pissed. His son out of cuffs. Completely free. Oh. Luffy's stopping him. Uh-huh. He's respecting the fuck out of Momonosuke. That's so cool. Oh, look at the black and white. Whoa, this is crazy. Look at the sequence. Whoa. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This sequence is awesome. Oh, look how much rage there is. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's so sick. The war has begun. Oh my god! Half ghost bastards. Whoa. Oh, they're doing it. Tsunachi! Is that what it was? Oh my god, the animation in this episode is awesome. Tsunachi! Oh my god, dude, look at this! Holy shit! If it bleeds, we can kill it. They've made him bleed? That's huge. Oh. Oh my god. What a fucking episode. That was so cool. Wow, they really did a lot of good shit in this episode. Like, the directing in this episode was great. And the animation, all of it was so good. I mean, that's the thing, like, this part of the arc, we really are going to go have, like, real big ups and downs, huh? Like, and I'm just talking about in terms of, like, production value. It's like, you know, you can have something like the, like, you know, 5 or 6 episodes ago when I was, like, looking at different shots and I was like, this is a weird directing decision and this doesn't quite work and I don't really like this section. Like, I was looking at an episode and doing that, but then also you had, like, before that, there was a Megami Ishitani episode, which was, like, one of the most impressive anime episodes I'd ever watched in my fucking life. And then, you know, like, some of the episodes lately haven't been that impressive visually or anything. They've been alright, but they haven't been that impressive. But then you have this episode, which I, like, at the start, when the episode started, I was like, oh, this is a cool way to start, which was my first clue that the episode was being directed by someone. I mean, I imagine it was mostly the directing that went into the inspired nature of this episode. But they seem to know what they're doing. And then, yeah, this episode, like, I wonder, is there a way I can find out the episode director? Cause sometimes, sometimes, like, you know, it might be like the main Wano director, you know? Because generally, I think I found it. Satoshi Ito? Satoshi Ito? He directed 5 episodes. Are they 5 episodes that I've seen? I've seen 3 of the 5. So when Sentence, did Sentence to Boil, and he did Odin's Determination, Whitebeard's Trial. So some good episodes. He's directed some good episodes. But yeah, I really liked this episode. That was so cool. The bit where, like, Luffy stops Yamato and says, like, this isn't our battle to start, and then they have that awesome sequence of the samurai going through the castle, and, like, I loved that shot of Kinemon, like, rushing through the hallway, and he just starts, like, slash, spin, slash, like, doing all this crazy shit going down. It made me, like, this was the most I've respected him as a combatant, you know? Like, I feel like he's always been, like, I think he's always intended to be a good combatant, but he hasn't, like, it's not his main thing, so the show doesn't focus on it as much, and therefore he doesn't get the budget and the animation that I feel like his character maybe deserves. He's supposed to be a good samurai. So seeing in this episode, like, we got to see how good of a samurai he actually is with some fucking dope animation. It was amazing, you know? Like, that's something that I love about, you know, when you up the budget and you up the animation of a thing, it doesn't just, it doesn't just make the show visually more interesting to watch, but a lot of the time, it allows you to understand the characters better. Like, when we started doing One Piece and I was, like, watching the show and I was enjoying it fine enough, and then I watched Dead End Adventure, the first One Piece movie, right? And the reason it mattered was because even though Dead End Adventure, and I say the first One Piece movie, it was the first one I saw. It wasn't the first One Piece movie. I know there's, like, One Piece the movie and some other ones. It was the first one I watched. And the reason it mattered, even though it was a silly side adventure that didn't matter at all and was actually kind of derivative of stuff they've done in One Piece before, it was really special, and I always remember it very fondly. Like, when I'm looking back at the One Piece movies and stuff, Dead End Adventure to me is, like, one of my fondest experiences out of watching all of them. And part of the reason is I saw Luffy fight the way that I'd imagined it. I was like, it was the first time that I'd seen a huge bump in animation. And I saw, like, wow, oh my gosh, this is how Luffy is supposed to fight. This is what it's supposed to look like. And that feeling, like, was so special to me. Because I suddenly got it, you know? It just, like, made so much more sense to me that he's a really strong fighter, because we got to see it. Rather than, like, if you have kind of, like, lazy animation, or not even lazy, but you just have less animation, or you don't have quite as high a budget, it might just be like, you know, the characters are talking, and then he goes gum gum and like charges up an attack, and then pistol and punches him in the chest, and it's like, it seems like there's a big charge up. It seems like they could have dodged that, you know, like there's a lot of reasons that it doesn't seem as impressive. So even though they go flying a long way, it still doesn't feel like they're as good a fighter. So in this episode, when we get to see the samurai with really good animation, and we get to see this awesome sequence, I'm like, holy shit, these guys can take down Kaido, you know? Like, I get caught up in the momentum. And for them to, it seems like they slashed Kaido, like they actually damaged him. Excuse me. And so is that only the second time that's ever happened? It happened with Odin. And now, oh, I need a tissue to clean up my sneeze. It happened with Odin, and now it's happened now. So like, is Kinemon the second person ever to hurt Kaido? Maybe. And by hurt, I mean like actually wound. Because I have some hair in my mouth. There it is. Because Luffy knocked Kaido out for a little bit, right? So that, I mean, that kind of counts. But he didn't like wound Kaido. Kaido had like no lasting injuries from that. But you know, he could have a little bit of a scar on his chest from this, maybe. I don't know. If he even survives long enough for it to develop into a scar. I don't know. But, and I mean, I say that because I feel like, you know, before he does too much healing, we're gonna finish this arc. Like, he's gonna be fought again by Luffy. Now, I don't think the samurai can take him down, because I think Luffy's gonna do it. But it's pretty fucking cool that they even got close, you know? And yeah, also the part in this episode where Luffy takes off Yamato's cuffs and it blows up with a huge fucking explosion. And I like that, like, Yamato's really pissed off. Because he's like, oh my god, my dad was gonna kill me. Like, he said in a previous episode, like, I'm scared to do it. I don't think he'd kill me, but he's also a bastard, and if anyone would, he would, you know? Like, I think Yamato was saying, like, no one would do this to their own kid, but if anyone would, it would be him. So it's like, this is, if it was anyone else, it'd be 100% chance. With him, it's like a 95% chance he won't do this to his own kid. And yet, he did it to his own kid. So yeah, I like Yamato's, like, very justified rage at that. Like, oh my god, it's one thing to, like, put the cuffs on me and tell me that's gonna happen just to scare me into staying. But it's another thing to actually have it explode and kill me if I ever tried to defy you. That's insane. So, yeah. Anyway, just such a fucking cool episode, man. As I said in this video, they've done such a great job at having so many cool-ass characters in this arc. It feels big. It feels important. I love it. Alright, let's move on to the next and final episode we're doing in this video. This is episode 996 of One Piece. Here we go. Okay. Recap Rubik's. Here we go. Okay, this episode is going to be called Kaido's Reversal. A display of power. Holy shit, Raizo on the head. And Izo just firing into his body. Oh, god damn. Your wound is aching. Mm-hmm. Cause you're scared. This music is so cool as well. Oh, it's so sick, dude! Yeah, they are! That's awesome! This is sick, dude! And the music, I love having that instrument in there. Down, 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 down. Even Big Mom is shook. Yep. It's dope, isn't it? Man, this is the second party in a row you've gone to, Big Mom, that has been like an assassination attempt. You got intruders everywhere, baby. Yeah! I'm excited for Robin to switch back to her regular outfit. Oh! OT! Oh! Headbutt! It's really funny that that's the name he remembers for her. You're not our ally. Yeah, you'll want to talk, OT. Yep, don't care. I'm gonna go kill him myself. Nice! Big Mom excited to see Luffy. Yeah, here we go. You wanted revenge against him. Shit, man. This is a fucking emperor. Not when I'm busy. Of course, Law's in no hurry. Always walking around. Just got 2 cat women with him. Nah, not when my family's Kaido, sorry. He's evil. She's gonna be like, I am nice to him. Yeah, of course she thinks that. Whoa, sick! Whoa, the animation's great. Whoa! Whoa. That was an inspired shot. Wow. Yeah, take off your disguises now. What are we looking at? Oh, Shinobu. She's about to do it. Okay, they want to stay undercover. Come on, Nami, do some cool shit. Or Carrot. Zap him. I don't know if that'd work, but... Okay. Yeah! Oh my god. And then the other one went to check on his friend. Yeah, zap him! I like how they both have electricity powers, so they can both join in on this. So cool. Nice! They even have an attack move name for it. Bye-bye, souls. Good job, girls. Aww. She got caught up in it. Aww. You want Zeus. Yep, and you seized Zeus. You gotta get him back. Makes so much sense. I love this woman's greed. It does whatever the opposite of sickens me is. It delights me. Oh, I mean, I don't reckon this would do much, Luffy. She like one-shot you when you were in 4th gear, didn't she? Yeah. She came here just for you, Luffy. Is it Zeus? Yeah. No, go back to your better mother. Yes! Follow the trail! Don't be mad at Zeus, because it wasn't his fault. Oh no. How can you hurt a cloud? Oh my god, those eyes. Nami, I don't want to dive too deep into this, but aren't you doing what Arlong did to you? I mean, poor Zeus, like, his choices are Nami or Big Mom, and he's scared of letting one down for the other, you know? Because they'll kill him. Or make him suffer a lot. Oh, sick. Oh my god. I do like that they're a legitimate threat to him. And it seems like Raizo's got the important job of cutting off the head. I wonder if the bullets really are gonna do anything. Oh! Yes, yo. They were all true. What, do you reckon Luffy's gonna stab you in the back? Oh, Kinemon. Yeah, he will! Kinemon's such a good hype man. God damn. God damn, man. I mean, that's just good old-fashioned hype. That's so good. I knew they weren't going to be able to kill Kaido, but it's cool that they were able to like get some damage on him and make him sweat a little bit. And that, oh man, that speech. I love when Kinemon starts, you know, doing one of his speeches and he's like, I mean, he's constantly yelling those speeches, but I love the way he yells them. It's so satisfying. Him screaming about Luffy, you know, being the like the all important piece to this plan, and how special he is, and that you're underestimating him and you're insulting him by talking about him like that. Oh, it's so great. It's so great, the respect that he has for Luffy. It's so great how awesome all these characters are. I love it. There's a lot of good stuff in this episode. I can't even think of all the things that happened. I have my notes here. I know we had the Ulti and Yamato fight in this episode, which was really cool. I loved, there was some sick animation on the fight. Like, I feel like they didn't even need to do sick animation on that fight, because there's other shit going on. Like, I feel like just them clashing swords or whatever, like, was kind of enough for me to go like, oh, this is awesome. But then they actually, like, did some legit, and I'm not mad about it. I'm very happy they did, but they did some legit animation between those two. So so that was really cool. I love that Luffy refers to Ulti as headbutt. He just like, that's the only thing he like knows about her, is that she headbutted him. So it's a really funny nickname. But yeah, and then we, like, Nami was going to get Zeus back. And you know, I like Nami having Zeus. He's like a good addition to Nami's arsenal, so I don't want to lose him. And you know, it is good to get him away from Big Mom. Big Mom is a worst, like, Nami's, you know, I'm not gonna say Nami's a great person to keep Zeus, but she's better than Big Mom. I'll tell you that. You know, like he'll be used well and loved. Once we defeat Big Mom, I think Zeus will be happy to be with us. It's just like right now, it's really scary for him because he, like, you know, it's I mean, Big Mom's like his abuser, and he will constantly think like, if I don't go back to her, when I do eventually go back to her, she's gonna be even more pissed, you know. So that's a scary thing. But yeah, I mean, this was just a really cool episode. Some awesome moments. I don't know, like I'm looking through the episode in screenshots right now, and yeah, most of the stuff that happened in the episode I've already covered because it was like those scenes, but like they, you know, extended, but they were sick. I really loved them. So yeah, this arc is really picking up now, and I love it. I think these 4 episodes were dope. Were really dope. Like, this video flew by for me recording this video. So that's 996. Now we're going to watch one of the One Piece songs. Last week we listened to a Nami one, I believe. And so what have we got this time? This time wait, did we do a Nami one? Yeah, we did. So this time we are doing a Chopper song. This one's called Friendship is a Panacea. So let's jump into it. Okay, so Panacea, I believe, is a type of like medicine or whatever. So this will fit Chopper, I think. Let's get it started. Okay. What was that weird sound at the start? Oh yeah. Tony Chopper. Now this is cool. Oh, I like the switch up. Miracle superhero. This is cute. Nice. Very cute. It's all about food now, suddenly. Yeah. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Tony Chopper. I love hearing him scream in on my other ear. Oh my god. I love it. A chin smacker. Oh yeah. Oh, the voice actor's really putting a lot into it. Nice. That was fun. That was a fun song. I don't have much to say about it. It was cute. It was nice. I liked it. I mean, I think the last Chopper song we got was a very sort of emotional, slower kind song. So this one was like a more fun, upbeat song, which I feel like matches his energy nicely. So that was great. Anyway, that is One Piece. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length, early access, and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.